Hey, what's up guys? Today we're taking a look at the new Kingdom Core Class Soundwave, and this is a really neat little figure. Transformation's pretty simple, he's pretty cool. Here he is in his robot mode. That's what he looks like from the back, pretty decent cleaned up. Articulation, we've got a really tight ball joint at the shoulder. Goes out to about there. We got a ball joint at the elbow. The hand goes back like this. That's for more transformation. We got sort of a reverse butterfly for transformation. The head is on a ball joint, tabbed in ball joint, so he can look up, he can look left and right. Not really much down, but you can just kind of bend him forward to look down. Speaking of the legs, let's move on to those. The hip skirt, there's actually a little hip skirt. That's creative, I like that. So he can get a good range forward. We've got a 90 at the knee. We've got an upper thigh swivel. You can see the swivel joint right there. And we've got a pegged in ball joint on the foot, which goes back and forth for transformation. Not really much side to side. I think that covers everything transformation-wise. He does have the chest that opens up, and it's got a little non-transforming, masterpiece colored laser beak cassette that goes in there. So that's pretty neat. I don't know if you guys were wondering, but I have a couple comparisons with the DX9. This is actually a KO of DX9 Soundwave. So let's get these two side by side. DX9 looks like it's a little bit taller. Just barely though. Just barely taller. Like, I think you could pass it off pretty well. Alright, while we're doing size comparison, let's bring out Core Class Starscream. They're roughly about the same size. So there you go. Let's bring out an older Legends Class figure, the Huffer. So just barely smaller than Legends Class figures. Don't mind this piece on Huffer, it's a 3D printed add-on thing. I might get to that in another video, but there you go. So just slightly, kind of the same size, maybe slightly smaller than your older Legends Class figures. Like if you had the Legends Class Optimus in this mold, I think that'd be a good size there. So all right, so transformation. We take out this accessory. We take out his gun accessory. We fold up the hands like so. They go in that little wrist pocket there. We're going to reverse the head. Excuse me. Going to reverse the head and push that down into there. Sorry. Then we're going to move the arms back. There's a slot right here that tabs into a tab on the hips. So find that, slot that in. That'll hold that in place. Same thing on the other side. Right there. Tab that in. There you go. The legs, you twist this way, move out to there, rotate up to here. There's a slot right there in his shin, pegs into a tab right there on the chest. Get a little bit closer, you can see what I'm doing. Right there. Some people like to leave the foot like that. This is a choice of your aesthetic, of what you prefer. I think either one looks fine personally. Then you move that down to there. That's the official, so that's the one we're going to go with. Then we do that. This, same thing on the other side. There. And slot down. Okay, and tab that back in. There you go. That's what he looks like from the back. There's a hole here and a hole here. That is meant to harbor his accessories when he is in his little cassette mode. The holes here have a very tight tolerance, so it's a little hard getting in his accessories. Where is it? Oh. There. Come on. Like I said, tolerances here in the holes, very tight. But, okay, there we go. So he's got his accessories on the back. Sits down. Sorry, just chunked him. Sits down level, just fine. Pretty cool. He's a pretty neat little figure, man. This is cool. I like how Hasbro is getting more into the Legends class stuff, or well, now it's core class, but you know what I mean, like Legends scale stuff. I like how Hasbro is doing that now. Very simple transformation, decent enough articulation on these guys. I mean, you don't need the whole world of articulation on Legends class figures. I think it's pretty fine. There's a tab right there on the back of the head. You kind of need a fingernail to dig it out. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. And then twist that back around. There he is with reverse transformation. We've already talked about the cassette opening. So pretty neat little figure. I've seen a lot of third-party Legend scale figures of Soundwave that are getting pretty expensive. So if you're working on a Legends class collection and you don't want to pay that much for a Soundwave, this is a pretty good little substitute. He's cheap, he's affordable, he's pretty fun, got a decent size, you know, fits in well with most of your Legends class stuff. Should be alright. Bring that back in case you want to decide there. That one's actually really hard to find nowadays, so good luck with that. I think that's it. I think I've said everything I need to say on this guy, so happy hunting out there, guys. I do want to point out there are some opportunities for the 3D printing community to do this guy's cassettes. I'm hoping to see more of those. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Please like and subscribe the video. Have a good one.